Hello there, I'm AlmightyDesuKyo and welcome back to Ikinari Anata and Koishiteiru. This is AlmightyDesuKyo reporting from a new humble abode. I've just moved into a new house. This is why I've been away for so long on my channel, because unfortunately didn't have internet for a couple of weeks. So yeah, that was a pain in the arse. Now we're all set up, so we're ready to go. Start posting some more videos, hopefully a bit more regular than usual. So let's get back into this. Where did we get to last time? It's a very good question. Whew, that was refreshing. After getting out of the bathroom, I walked down the hallway while drying my wet hair with a towel. Sucks that I waited for so long when I wanted to hurry and take a bath so badly. I didn't expect to sweat so much on a Sunday. But still, it sure is cold once you get out of the bath. It wouldn't be that bad during the day, but if I shower at night, I could clearly feel the frosty breeze of the winter season running through my skin. Man, you gotta drink something cool when you're out of a bath. I walked through the deserted living room and towards the kitchen. I wonder if there's something in here. After checking the refrigerator, I noticed that the barley tea was gone. Huh, there's some milk. I brought out the carton of milk and made sure there wasn't a name tag on it. I wonder if there's still enough for a cup. I started pouring the light carton of milk into a cup. Even with the last few drops, I was only able to fill up 3/4 of the cup. Alright. I crushed the carton and threw it into the trash bin. Thanks for the drink. My warm body gradually cooled from the inside as the cold milk flowed down my throat. Whew, that totally hit the spot. I never really had a special liking to milk, but I couldn't help myself but to say so here. Yu had taken her own sweet time in the bathroom for some reason. If I went in after Tsumugu, she would let the water out and leave the whole bathroom sparkling clean. But I guess I'll thank her for that for now. I'm full. I washed the cup and placed it on the dish rack. After turning on the lights, I headed back to my room. On the way back to my room, I placed the bath towel as the laundry basket. Oh, I'm freezing. With the help of the doomed moonlight, I headed straight for my bed without even switching on the lights. Ugh, it's so cold. The chilling air seeped through the futon and cooled through my skin. Cold, it's so cold. I curled up my futon and rubbed myself against it. Because I took a bath just now, my body warmed up especially quick under the futon. It felt really pleasant. Oh no. No. Don't like the sound of that ringtone. Alright, time to sleep. Just when I thought of sleeping in. Oh, not again. She just had to do this every night. Her persistence was impressive in a way. Besides, didn't her Neo-whatever company collapse from bankruptcy or something? I sighed and looked at the display screen that said, "Your nighttime entertainment is our commitment. Ultimate Tsumugu Express Carrier." Ultimate? So it seemed the Neo company had collapsed and reformed into this form. Ultimate, eh? Going with this pattern. The next one be Supreme. With that awesome sounding word lifting my spirits a bit, I replied with a message saying, "No thank you."
There are no longer any sorts of masturbation snacks in your room now, Chouji-sama. So are you really sure you don't need me?
I had replied with the intention that I was going to sleep now, so there was no need to. But Tsumugu's works piqued my curiosity. I haven't bought anything new at all, ever since she confiscated that stuff I bought to replenish my stock yesterday. Tsumugu should have known as well, which means there was some sort of meaning behind this reply. What do you mean? I typed in a direct question on my SMS and sent it back to her. As usual, she replied with an absurd speed using the single finger pressing buttons technique. Let's see.
They've also confiscated your To Love Real manga.
That manga. So it has come to this, huh? I wanted to yell back at her, saying that it wasn't a masturbation snack. But I couldn't deny that I've used it for that purpose before. Really? Okay, I'm just gonna let that slide. Oh dear though, Shuji, oh dear. Give me a break, it was just for a few times. You mean we did it more than once? I've lost all respect for him. That's less than the number of fingers on my one hand. I bought it because I like the plot. Another...
You're saying you like the plot? There isn't a plot!
Oh my god, there is no hope for him. Ugh. Who the hell am I trying to explain this to anyway? Anyway, what is she planning? Seriously? She cleansed my room of every trace of lewdness, and then she sent stupid mails like this every night. If it was someone who didn't know Tsumugu beforehand, they would definitely misunderstand the situation. They would think she wants them to hit on her. Is this like her way of serving me? You can't possibly call this sort of imposing as doing me a service, but it might be that Tsumugu was actually serious, and that this was her way of serving. I need to think of something. Easy to say, but I needed some time to think of what I should do. As if trying to lay the first strike before I could prepare myself, my cell phone rang again. It goes without saying that it was from Tsumugu. A headache struck me to the instant I opened the message.
This is a photograph of my underwear. I will be happy if you end up liking and using it.
Not again. The photograph was a clear depiction of a girl's inner thighs and the panties between them. Well, that's just what it was made to look like. It was just another one of Tsumugu's pranks, I'm sure. No way that could be a real lower body. She had taken a photograph of the part that looked like that, and sent it to me as a masturbation snack to trick me. I have to do something about this. I have to do something about this flipping... This is getting just worse and worse perversion, it's ridiculous. If not, things would only get worse in many different ways. My cell phone's artificial light flickered within the dim room. Only the moonlight stayed back to help out. Upon the display on the display screen on my cell phone was the photograph that Tsumugu sent. Amazing. No matter how many times I looked at it, it just seemed like a girl's underwear to me. Oh, he's surely an expert. Even though I knew for sure that it wasn't, the quality of it was so good I couldn't help but react that way to it. Here's the trick, Shuji. It actually is! So she just got better in a couple of days, huh? When Tsumugu started this some days ago, I could notice the hints that something was off with the photograph she sent. This one, however, was way better in terms of quality. That said, I can't deny that I did get fooled from her right from the start. Though the first one she sent was nothing compared to this one, the quality of it was still good as well. I wonder what the real body part of this is. I couldn't think of anything else other than the girl in her underwear. Oh crap, I mustn't fall into Tsumugu's trap. Damn you, Tsumugu. I bet she did this to laugh at how she could toy with me with a fake photograph. That said, it was undoubtedly true of how serious Tsumugu was on her will to serve me. It was just a way of acting on her will to serve, I think. No confidence to say for sure. It's not entirely impossible that this is the real photograph of her down there. It's how you got tricked the first time! I could hear a voice yelling in my head, but let's just put that aside for now. Oh well, if this was really Tsumugu's service for me. And so, that night, I slept a little less than usual. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you didn't. Oh dear, Shuji. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I don't know who it is. Can't do the one. I'm guessing it's Tsumugu.
Field of vision. Ceiling clear. Below the bed. Clear.
I'm having a bit of trouble doing her voice today. It's because I got hay fever, so my nose is a bit blocked. So it's very difficult to get out to the high pitch without sounding a bit weird. So apologies.
Closet clear.
I have to do it through my throat.
Outside the window. Clear. All clear. Operation TKM moving to phase 2.
Zzz.
Dikion set. Phase 2 over. Moving to phase 3.
Sunlight's infiltrated my room and I'm awake. I've already woken up a bit, but my alarm hasn't rung yet. Sleepy. I've decided to surrender myself to my body's instincts. In short, I'm just going to continue sleeping. Good on you. Mysterious noise. I felt an unprecedented and mysterious sensation in my hands. It didn't feel repulsive. It was actually quite pleasant. I moved my fingers around, trying to ascertain what the mysterious object was, but I couldn't identify it. I think I could identify it for you. Oh well, I'll just keep grabbing this pleasant sensation for now. What's that noise?
Please don't be so rough, Shushi-sama.
Shushi-sama? That sounds familiar. In fact, that's a word I've been hearing a lot recently. My body was still sleeping, but what's with this bad feeling? No, this foreboded misfortune. I better wake up. But apparently my fingers couldn't get enough of that pleasant sensation. They just kept on squeezing happily as my back started to gradually straighten.
Shushi-sama, please be more gentle. I won't tell you not to grope me, but please, do it a little gentler.
My brain began to slowly rev up. This new keyword that I heard signified the worst possible outcome. As I forced myself to open my eyes, it seemed that the situation before me was even worse than the outcome I feared. Tsumugu-san! I was shaken. So shaken I added an honorific.
Shushi-sama, you're a healthy young male, so maybe it's impossible to avoid it, but...
Huh? I don't really get what's happening, but that calm expression of hers was freaking me out.
How long are you going to keep groping me?
Huh? Ah! I only noticed it when she said that. I had opened my eyes and realised the situation before me, but my hands were still happily squeezing away. And then I noticed something worse. The position of my hands. What I was squeezing were Tsumugu-san's breasts! I'm sorry! As I quickly let go and apologised, Tsumugu's expression showed not the slightest change since the beginning. That was terrifying. Are you angry?
Pardon? I'm not really angry.
How she said that with an expressionless face made it all the more scary. You're angry, aren't you?
As I said, I'm not angry. What's wrong?
Well, you know, your expression didn't change at all, so... How can you talk without changing your expression? It's scary. You should show some emotions, or at least move your lips when you talk. Was it just me, or did what I just say sound weird? Lips? She wasn't even being expressionless. The Tsumugu before me hadn't even moved a single inch.
You're staring at it so much. What's wrong? Have you taken a liking to it? To that Dakimakura.
Can't say the word. Dakimakura? What? I sprung my body up and looked towards my bed. Laid down there was a cylinder-shaped bolster pillow with a photograph of Tsumugu printed on it. What in the world?
Like I said, it's a Dakimakura.
I mean, what in the world is this doing in my bed?
It's a beta version of a consumer product. I just wanted you to test it. May I have your feedback now? The cost is quite high, but this is made from a two-way trichot. When touching it, it should feel very pleasant. It felt good to touch, didn't it?
Was she talking about how I felt when I was unknowingly squeezing the area where the breasts were earlier? Well, not bad, I guess. Feeling guilty, I spoke my honest thoughts out.
I see. The touch sensation is not bad. Knowing that down, would you buy it if it was sold for 12,000 yen, Shushi-sama?
What?
I said, would you be willing to buy this if it was sold for 12,000 yen?
That's not what I meant. You said you were going to sell these? Where at?
At the school store.
Are you for real?
There's quite a high demand for it, according to the results of the new product survey from the school store.
Are people in our school all idiots? There must be something wrong with their heads, that's for sure.
Don't call them idiots. Customers are gods. Having a heart to serve them also means being able to respond to their needs.
Making a profit doesn't really go with having a sincere heart to serve, though. Still, she said this was 12,000 yen, right? I never bought a Dakimakura, so I'm not quite clear about this. But isn't 12,000 yen kind of expensive? If I go to a discount shop, I can get a bolster pillow and a cover for about 5,000 yen.
Oh, by the way, we're only selling the pillow cover. The bolster pillow itself is sold separately.
Hey now, are you for real? That's just crazy expensive, isn't it?
Don't worry, I can show you the actual product since it's not made yet, but this pillow cover and tapestry set will be sold 12,000 yen in total.
Tapestry?
Yeah, there's a set of beautiful printed pillow cover and tapestry for just 12,000 yen. The price will shake the industry.
You mean, you're shocking the industry because of how expensive it is?
The opposite! All the industry players will go, how can you get in the black with all this? At this price setting, it's a crazy low price that would shake the industry.
Is that so? In the black. It meant making a profit, if I remember correctly. I don't really get it, but it seemed like this was a big deal in the Dakimakura industry.
Your reaction is kind of plain. Oh well. So I'd like to receive some detailed feedback on the usage.
I just touched around with it, can't say much from that.
I see. Let's start the testing exercise then. Come on, go ahead.
Hey, you don't have to push me. Test exercise, she said. There's just one way to use a pillow, right? That is an awesome picture. I'm not gonna lie, that's a great picture. Why did she look so expressionless, and why was she staring at me like that? While enduring her glare, I tried to feel the pillow's soft sensation. Was it the elasticity of the cover? It felt really good to snuggle my head on it.
Sushi-sama! That way of using it is...
Huh? Isn't this a pillow? Oh right, this is a bolster pillow, so I guess I'm supposed to hug it?
That's not what I meant. You shouldn't treat it so roughly like a pillow.
Huh? Was I rough? This is a pillow, I'm just using it like a pillow.
Let me check it for a bit.
Hi. Ignoring my words, Tsumugu hurriedly took the pillow away from me.
I suppose it wouldn't be damaged that easily.
She let out a sigh of relief. What's going on? Damaged?
The two-way treat card excels in elasticity, but it can be easily scratched and damaged.
Wait, it's easily damaged? Wouldn't there be a failing of the purpose of the pillow?
It's fine. That's the kind of product this is.
Is that so? What sort of pillow is this anyway?
But this is a point I overlooked. I have to take it into account the people who would use it in a beastly manner like Shuji-sama. That will be a factor to improve on. Noting it down.
Notice beast mode. Chouji. What the hell are you calling a beast?
Alright, got it. Next time I'll prepare a smooth knit. Wait, you might just be a normal beast now, but there's a possibility you're turning into a horny beast.
Who are you calling a horny beast?
Which means some pretty rough usage is needed to be taken into account. That might be a little too much for the smooth knit. Maybe I should go with satin or SK suede fabric.
Voice killing me. I couldn't understand anything that she was talking about at all.
I'll start modifying the materials as new. Oh, and thank you for your cooperation.
It's nothing. As she continued to mumble some mysterious jargon, Tsumugu went out of the room while hugging onto the bolster pillow that was as big as herself. And with that there, I will end this episode. That was very intriguing and interesting, very Tsumugu orientated, to say the least. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, then please like and subscribe. That would certainly motivate me to make more of these, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Ta-da!